Maybe this is you. You're constantly waiting for things to happen to you. Instead of taking initiative and doing things yourself, you wait for other people to do things for you. So more specifically, let's say you're someone, you want better grades, right? That's your goal. But when it comes down to it, you play video games and you just hope for the best. You hope that your grades will turn out better, and you hope that your friends will invite you to a study session, and you hope that your teacher will help you. But you don't go out and actively ask for it. You're being passive, not active. My English teacher, he always likes to say, oh, remember everyone, never use the passive where you can use the active. An example sentence would be, the dog chased me. Great sentence, very concise, it gets the message across. But some people will say, I was chased by the dog. We can apply this logic into our own lives. So like in the actions you do, being the one who actively does things. So going back to that example of you want better grades, right? But you don't ever make an effort to try and study, right? It's always other people who have to motivate you. If you really want better grades, then you should just make it happen, right? You are the one who has to be active in that scenario. So you have to be the one to make it happen, no matter what. Nobody else can be doing that for you. If you have a goal, make it happen. That's something my dad told me when I was like 7. The dishwasher was like really dirty. And then I was telling him about that, and he was like, oh, well, if it bugs you so much, then why don't you make it happen? If you have something, you have a goal, you want something to change. For me, it was the dishwasher. It's pretty small scale, but I still had that goal. I was like, hey, I'm going to make it happen. There's an issue, a solution, and I'm going to make that solution happen. So realistically, anytime you have a goal that's somewhat feasible, making it into a school that you want to go to, right? Those are goals. All you can do for a goal is to make it happen, or make some progress, right? You have to try to make it happen at least. So to provide some perspective on what this might look like, right now, I have a pretty good example. The views that I've been getting on these videos haven't been so good, and it's kind of discouraging. I'll put my heart and soul into a video and I'll see, 10 views, and it hurts, right? It's not easy to like log in hoping for some expectation of magic to arise and think, wow, I hope I got 10 billion subscribers while I was asleep. Like, obviously that's not gonna happen, but I have this goal, right? My goal, currently at least, is by the end of 2026 to have 10,000 subscribers. I think that's pretty reasonable. Some people will tell me that's unreasonable. Some people will tell me that's insane growth. But it doesn't really matter how feasible or not feasible the goal is, right? The goal could be impossible. But the thing is, all you can do when you have a goal is to make it happen. You try, you make it happen. You see something that works, you don't. You try something new, do whatever, you make it happen. At the end of the day, the only thing you can do is just make it happen. So now I'm going to ask you, what is your goal? How are you going to make it happen? When you answer those two questions, make it happen. It's very simple. Now, some people will tell me, oh, well, like what if I believe that I cannot make it happen? And this ties into what I was talking about earlier with the subscriber count. I don't actually know how realistic it is for me to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, right? That might be insane, but all I can do is just put my effort into all of these videos and say, hey, I'm going to make this happen. This is my goal. And if you think that you cannot make it happen, the only person you're limiting is yourself, right? It only hurts you to think to yourself, oh, well, I don't think I can do it. So you just give up? Like, what are you talking about? That would be so incredibly stupid to just give up. And even if it's completely unfeasible, you're like, oh, this is totally impossible. You have to say, hey, wait, no, this is definitely possible. I just need to make it happen, right? Because otherwise, what else am I going to do? I have to make it happen. So you have your goal, you make it happen. Kind of like bulldozing through your problems, right? Like if you have an issue, you have something you want to achieve, then you just say, hey, I'm going to bulldoze through this. I don't care what you think, right? I'm just going to make it happen. This could also apply to building some muscle, right? If you want to get jacked, you're like, hey, I want to get in shape. That's my goal. I'm going to make it happen. It is so incredibly simple. I want to get in shape, so what I have to do is I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'll work out a couple times a week. And then you make that happen. Because if you really care about your goal, you will just do all the steps that are necessary to make it happen. It's your choice. Nobody is forcing you. It sounds like really simple. I'm telling you that you're listening to your brain. Your brain is telling you can't do this, or that you don't want to do this. Don't listen to your brain. Just realize the steps that you need to do to achieve your goal and make the goal happen. If that's actually your goal, if you're actually invested in this goal, then just do it. So all I will say is identify your goal and achieve them and make it happen.